If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 105 of My Player here on FIFA 15. We start, as you can see, with the Manchester derby at home. I was going to say away from home. We are at home, and then we've got Stoke away on April 28th. But we've been dropped for the Manchester derby. Okay, wasn't expecting that, to be completely honest. This really confirms in my mind that I definitely want to leave Manchester United at the end of this particular season. Fellaini and James Wilson get the goals to give us a 2-1 win in that particular game. Not sure how that changes the shape of the Barclays Premier League table. We'll have a look. This actually moves us up to third from fourth. So we are now 2 points behind Chelsea in second and 7 points behind Liverpool in first with 5 games to go. So the gap to the top is 7 points with 15 points still available. So we'll see if we've been selected for Stoke. If we have, we'll play that one. Apologies that we weren't selected for that Manchester City game. I was quite looking forward to playing that one. We've got Stoke. We've not been selected for Stoke either. I really don't understand why, because if you look on the right hand side, it says matches played 39, goals scored this season 32. So I'm not particularly too sure why Louis van Gaal is choosing to drop me for these games right now. It's quite baffling, considering Rooney and Van Persie aren't really scoring goals, although Van Persie does get the winner in that one, despite the fact Luke Shaw managed to get himself sent off in the 54th minute. So tell me that Fellaini's injured and Luke Shaw is suspended. Fine. Why are we going to be selected for this game against Chelsea then? We are still 2 points behind Chelsea, but Liverpool lost. So we are now only 4 points off the top of the table with 12 still available. And obviously with Chelsea to play next, could move ourselves up into second if we've been selected for this one. This is probably the biggest game of the episode, or at least the biggest game of the most recent games. It's taking its time to move from April into May. Hopefully it will jump into the next month immediately. Apologies that we've been dropped for these 2 games. Also apologies if the commentary is a little bit off. I'm recording this the afternoon of the video, and I've only just woken up and I'm running a bit behind, so I'm not exactly the most alert and awake I've ever been, but we have been selected for this game against Chelsea away from home. And right, we'll jump into this game against Chelsea then. And then we'll have to play it by ear as to whether we're selected for West Ham or Leicester. Then obviously the FA Cup final against Manchester City is just around the corner. So hopefully we're selected for that one at the very least. But a win here could take us up to... Well, a win here would take us up to second in the league. And it could take us to within a point of Liverpool at the top. Let's see who they have this particular match there. They have Aston Villa away from home. Villa have had a good season this year. Although I'm not too sure where they are in the league. Oh, they've dropped off, have they? They're 16th. Okay, they haven't had a good season this year. They were up around the Europa League stages earlier on in the season. But anyway, let's jump into the game against Chelsea. Now, hopefully we can get a good result. Not sure whether we'll only have one game in this episode or not. It depends whether we're selected for the remaining games between now and the FA Cup final. But we'll jump into this one against Chelsea, and hopefully we can force our way into the first team for the upcoming games in the Barclays Premier League. Felipe Luis down the line to Victor Moses. He's swapped wings now, Victor. Good tackle by Tom Cleverley. Won't beat Felipe Luis to it, though. Nemanja Matic trying to work something. Got Oscar in space here and have found him. Don't know if Mikel might play through Cavani. He has done. Edinson Cavani hits the base of the post and it goes out for a goal kick. That is the closest either side have come to a goal so far, and a clear-cut opportunity for Edinson Cavani there. You would have thought he should have found that bottom corner. Player of his quality would have surely 99% of the time been able to bury that into that bottom right-hand corner, but luckily for me, he didn't have his shooting boots on quite right just there, and they hit the base of the post and it went out. So we're 12 minutes in, or now 14 minutes in. We stay at 0-0. Di Maria into Tom Cleverley. I'm trying to make a run here, but Nemanja Matic is blocking off that passing angle very well indeed. They're actually going to come away with it here. Oscar into Matic. He's got a man out wide waiting for the ball. There he is. It's Eden Hazard on the left-hand side. Nice little ball roll there to get it away from the defender. Feeds Felipe Luis. John Mikel Obi in support. Still a couple of players outside to use if they want to here. John Mikel going for a bit of a run. Eden Hazard might get the cross in. He may not need to because John Mikel Obi again is in support. Feeds it back to Felipe Luis. Good chance for Chelsea again here. Oscar on the rebound. And it's 1-0 to the home side. Waita really should have palmed that to safety, not straight to the head of Oscar. Surely he could have done better with that. Really disappointed to be 1-0 down after 24 minutes. We've not really been into this game so far. 2 chances I would have shown you to this point, I would have thought, for Chelsea. The one shot from Hazard off the post, and then this one. This resulted in a goal. He surely has to get that away better than that. He's just pumped it straight at Oscar. Couldn't miss the Brazilian, and it's Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0. Here's Rooney. We're on the attack. Cody gets the ball down the left. If he can beat Todd Kane, then we might be able to get a decent opportunity here. Rooney might take it around the outside. He hasn't. Tries to go solo and gets the ball taken off him. That deflection from Todd Kane has found its way to my feet, though. Shot is well blocked by Nemanja Matic, and Raphael can't find Tom Cleverley in support. We've kept the ball alive. Here's Phil Jones into Raphael. I'll call for this here because I don't really trust Raphael in that situation. I see Rooney over there, though, so we'll dink it out to him. And he's going to bring it down quite nicely. Eventually gets it under control. Shrugs off Todd Kane. Let's call for a cross, shall we? It comes through the air. Kurt Zuma heads it clear. And Chelsea are going to come away with it. Here's Di Maria into Tom Cleverley. I'm drifting out wide here, but they've got so many defenders back here. As you can see, there's just a flurry of blue shirts around the ball. And then they try and break on us really quickly with Edinson Cavani up top. Although this time the counter-attack is a little bit slower, but they are moving it up to Cavani here. Oh, that was a nasty challenge from Cleverley. Cavani went down. He presumably will only get a yellow card for that because the referee played advantage. I think if he was going to get sent, he'd have blown up straight away for the foul. That really wasn't the nicest of challenges from Tom Cleverley, and he's lucky to have not gotten sent for that because it was from behind. But Hazard might still get the chance here. He's going to use Victor Moses. They may still get the chance for a goal. It's a decent cross, but it's going to be headed clear by Chris Smalling. I'm going to quickly get this out to Rooney, and maybe we can catch them on the counter-attack. I'm trying to give Wayne a nice supporting run here. I'm on the inside if he wants to use me. I'll call for it now. He has found me. Let's try a step over to get past Kurt Zuma. It hasn't worked, but Rooney might find me again, and he hasn't been able to because the defender's going to get it clear. Todd Kane on the overlapping run on the right-hand side on the hour mark. Nice little back heel to Victor Moses. Forward towards John Obi Mikel. Can he get it into the box? He can, but only straight to Waita. I'll call for this then. We'll see if we can get them on the counter-attack. I'll bring that down. I've got plenty of space here. If people can make me runs, which they're not doing, but Di Maria at least was alongside me there. I'm being tugged properly by Nemanja Matic there, and he's marking me one-on-one very well indeed. But the Berber spin's beaten him. Left foot shot saved by Courtois. Oh, and Blind can't get there on the rebound. And I can't beat Victor Moses to it either. Decent chance to get ourselves an equaliser there. Oh, so unfortunate. They got their goal from a rebound, and we came close to getting a rebound there. But unfortunately, Daley Blind, despite being of a decent height, wasn't quite tall enough to throw his head at that and get on the end of it. Nice turn by Oscar. Back to Eden Hazard. And they're going to have a chance to go 2-0 in front after we just had the chance to make it 1-1. Nemanja Matic on the edge of the box. Bit of space. We've got a lot of shirts back here, although myself and Wayne Rooney are just hovering in the middle here, waiting for the ball to break free. Felipe Luis might get the ball back to Hazard and has done. It's very central here. It's very narrow, as you can see. No real players on the outside. Moses has the shot, but it's straight at Waita, and we will get the chance to regain our shape. Here's Rooney. Nice run by him. It's got Di Maria in support, and I'm going to position myself in the middle. Not really too sure why he's done that, though, Wayne Rooney. That's a pain in the arse. But Victor Moses is giving it straight to me. Chance to get around Kurt Zuma. I've gone down. I don't quite think I was in the box. I was just outside, and we should get a free kick there, not a penalty. Although Di Maria seems certain that it was a pen. And Rooney's doing the same little dance, pointing towards the spot. But I think it's going to be just outside the box. Have a look from the replay. You can just see the white lines at the bottom, and I'm not quite in the box, I don't think. As Cleverley goes off for Juan Mata. No, it was outside the box, and here's Wayne Rooney with the chance to make it 1-1 with a free kick, and he's hit the bar so close to an equaliser. You can't get much closer than that. Raphael brings it down, though. The chance is still alive, just about. Here's Juan Mata, his first touch of the ball since coming on. Raphael, is he going to get the cross in? He is. Di Maria's waiting for it, wins the header, and it goes just wide. We've had chances in this second half to get ourselves back level, hitting the post. Now just wide with that one. Courtois made a good save from me early on, and Daley Blind couldn't get the rebound. It just doesn't seem to be our day so far as Lucas Piazzon comes on for Victor Moses with just under 15 minutes left to go. Here's Cavani. Chelsea playing it about nicely here, quite comfortably, which is a bit annoying, a bit frustrating, but Cavani gets it down the line from Lucas Piazzon. It looks like he's just going to hold it in the corner with 10 minutes to go. I hate the way that the game engine does this sometimes. Can we please just steal it off him? I'm calling the second man. There's 3 men on him. Surely we can get it away. We have done. Right, Rooney, come on boys, counter-attack. We've got Chris Smalling pushed forwards because we're definitely on all-out attack here. We're playing 3-3-4 as a formation right now because Romy van Persie's come on and I'm playing right mid or right wing, whilst RVP's through the middle. We'll stand it up. The cross hasn't quite worked, but maybe we'll get the secondary cross in, which we have. Headed for the head of Robin van Persie. It drops to Anderson, who scuffs his shot, and Chelsea going to get it clear. We're playing, I'll just quickly show you, playing a 4-3-3 now since RVP came on for Daley Blind, and he's gone up top with myself wide right, Rooney wide left, Mata in the midfield, but Smalling is up top with myself and the other two strikers. So we're playing kind of a 3-3-4, but Oscar, good tackle there by Juan Mata. Can we get this back? Chris Smalling's trying his best, but Cavani will shrug him off. I really want to get myself an equaliser here. I'd prefer it if I was the one to score it as well, so we can guarantee ourselves some first-team football in the next couple of games. Not sure at this point whether we'll have another game in this episode or whether this will just be a one-game episode because of all the games we've been dropped for. Rooney, that's a terrible ball. And whether we'll have to wait until Thursday's episode, because I still need to get this edited and rendered and uploaded before 8 o'clock. So I'm kind of running out of time, so I may only have to do one game. But obviously, if you'll be able to tell by now by the length of the episode whether I've done one game or two, because if there's a significant period of time left in the episode, then clearly I'll have done two. But right now, I am not too sure. It depends what happens with the West Ham game coming up after this one. We're still 1-0 down, though, with 3 minutes of stoppage time left. Trying to put the pressure on to get the ball back. Todd Kane has been forced to smash it out for a throw-in. Guy's going to take said throw-in. And Cody's going to pick it up from me. He's going to get it back to me. Di Maria's there waiting. We'll get it to him. Round the corner to Juan Mata, who misses out. Oscar gets the tackle, and I've run straight into Oscar, though. And there goes the final whistle. A defeat away from home at Stamford Bridge. They definitely had the better of the first half, but the second half was by far and away wave after wave of red attack. We just could not find a way past Thibaut Courtois. Either the shots went wide, they hit the woodwork, or the Belgian came up with big saves. A 5.5 rating for me, which isn't going to do me any favours in getting first team football, is it, in the next few games? Not sure what that will have done to the BPL table. Chelsea may have had the chance to move top with that, depending on how Liverpool got on against Villa. We'll have a look at the table. Liverpool haven't actually played, so Chelsea do go top. Liverpool yet to play against Villa, and we sit 5 points behind Chelsea now, which sucks after that game. That was a real chance to get ourselves right into this title fight. We have been dropped for the game against West Ham, so one would presume that there will be only one game in today's episode, and we'll continue until we get to a point where we are actually selected, and then that will be the game that we start Thursday's episode with. Apologies that it's going to be a little bit shorter today and only the one game, but there's been a lot of menu footage in today's episode which I wasn't really planning on. But Leicester next. Are we going to be selected for this, or are we going to be dropped and then selected for the Manchester City game? There's only 2 BPL games left. We have been selected for the game against Leicester, so we will save that for Thursday's episode, and we'll have hopefully Leicester and Manchester City to bring you on Thursday. But for now, apologies, it's a little bit shorter, but I am running behind on time. I've been so busy with making 3 videos a day every day for the past 4 months that it's finally caught up with me. So for once, we're actually having to cut a video short because of time, but I promise that it won't happen too many times over the next few months, and it hasn't. This is the first time it's happened in the past few months, so apologies for that, but that will bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. That'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what you think of my current situation at Manchester United. I'm definitely going to look to move away in the summer, and I'm quite disappointed in Louis van Gaal, and Man United have actually dropped to 4th now with that defeat to Chelsea, and Liverpool only picked up a point, did they, in their game against Aston Villa? So are they 70? No, they're still on 76. They must have lost again. Let me check the fixtures. They did. They lost 2-1. Oh, if we'd have won that game against Chelsea, we would be top. Can you believe how this title race is unfolding right now? With 2 games to go, there are 2 points separating the top 4 teams. It's really going down to the wire here. An exciting end to the Barclays Premier League table, which we will hopefully get closer to in in Thursday's episode. But again, apologies for the shorter episode today. But that will bring it to a close. I'm going to stop waffling because I need to get this edited and rendered. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.